Last season, it seemed like it took you a little bit to get your legs under you, but by the second half, you were just foundational, shooting, driving, defending. It seemed like tonight was maybe a small version of that. Once you got your legs under you, you were really dominating with the shot. What does it feel like when you need that patience and to have that trust from the coach to let you play your way into games?
I mean, it's huge. I've basically rarely played this season. Been out, I don't even know how many games I played, 25, 24, something like that. And just, coming back, I knew it was going to take a couple of games to get my legs back under me. And even before, like I said, I barely played at the beginning of the season. Just games, in terms of games played. And I was trying to get, my rhythm at the beginning of the season, then I got hurt. So just being able to get back into my rhythm felt great. Just got to continue building on that, so.
How do you feel with where you're at right now?
I mean, I'm confident, I'm confident where I'm at right now. I think I'm getting my rhythm back, which is the most important thing for me, and I believe for the team as well. I think that second unit coming out there, the guys coming out, we just got to be able to find our rhythm, and I think we did today. Myself, Chris, Malachi, I think we did a great job in terms of, impacting the game in our own way.
What's it like playing with Chris and Christian, who are, you guys are the same guy? You have three guys back there in that zone defense. What's it like playing in there?
I mean, that's a big defensive lineup, having Christian back there, his ability to be able to change shots, block shots, and of course me and Chris on the wing in the zone, being able to, close out with speed, quickness, and also recover. It's very versatile, and then, I think it's a big defensive lineup.
When the bench is playing as well as you guys have played over the last couple of games, do you notice a difference with the starters as well? Like just not having to play as many minutes, does that sort of feed off into what they do when they're on the floor?
I think it's all about trust. I think it's all about trust and rhythm. Once the bench finds their rhythm like we did today, it's just that goes for every team, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, but if a lot of players are, impacting the game like everybody basically did today, then, a lot of guys don't have to overdo stuff, don't have to put a lot of pressure on their bodies or minutes, and log that many minutes is just, you have guys out there that are going to do the same thing as, the starters when they come out the game.
How good is it in that moment to be on the floor and have that rhythm with Shawn Michaels?
I mean, that's funny. But it was good, I mean, we haven't had that this season, probably besides the first Miami game or second Miami game, that we've had a game like that. And I think after that, it was 2 games after that, I got hurt or whatever. But being out there, playing alongside him, I think we feed off each other so well. He's able to read me, I'm able to read him. And it felt great, just looking back. We talked about it in the locker room. When we walked in the locker room, the first thing he showed me was a picture of Shawn Michaels and Triple H, so we both laughed about it. But, it's just amazing playing beside him and seeing him do good.
Post All-Star break last season, you shot nearly 45% on catch-and-shoot threes. In the playoffs, you had numerous possessions where you took guys off the dribble, Embiid, Matisse Thybulle. This season, you're grabbing, at the start of the season, grabbing a lot of offensive rebounds. Is it sometimes hard to decide what you're going to do on a possession when you have so much that you could do?
I mean, it's not. I don't think you're just deciding I'm gonna just go grab an offensive rebound. It's just it's time and place. That's what the team is built on, versatility. We have a lot of versatile guys, and it's just being able to do a lot of things, catch and shoot, taking guys off the dribble, rebounding the ball, defending, offensive rebounding, passing, you name it, block shots. It's just the versatility of our team. A lot of guys could do a lot of things, and I just happen to be one of those guys.
Is the rebounding versus spacing not scripted in the offense? Sometimes you might crash versus...
It's a read, it's a feel thing. Today I knew, after I hit my first three, I knew I had a couple more in me. It felt good. So I was I don't got to run in there. it's just a feel thing.
What was the toughest part about, being on the bench for an extended stretch? Was it, wanting to get in the game itself? Was it feeling like you could make an impact? What was the challenge of just having to actually be out for that long?
Not playing. Trust me, I've never been out that long ever since I started playing basketball. And just not being able to be out there and play and impact the game or, do something to help us get wins. It was tough. I had to stay mentally ready, mentally prepared for when I came back. But yeah, not playing was the toughest part of everything.
And just in terms of your routine, right? Because obviously, you have your usual routine when you are playing. How did you find your routine changed when you were out for so long?
I mean, especially not being able to move, like how it wasn't like a regular injury where I could still like move around and do stuff. I had to be off my leg, for a really extended period of time. So that really kind of messed with my routine a little bit, and then it got to a point where I had to like slowly, like walk a certain type of way, or I couldn't do too much, and that kind of like took me out of my routine. But like I said, right now I'm finding my rhythm back. I'm back to my regular routine, and it's just I'm very confident in where we're gonna go from here.
The second half of the season, what do you feel like you and your team really need to focus on to be able to get more of those wins, potentially flip the script?
I mean, we just gotta lock in, buy into what we're trying to do here. On both ends of the floor, defensively, offensively. I think we have a really, really good team. I think obviously we're not where we want to be right now, but I mean, we're not hanging our heads, like there's no one in the locker room that's hanging their heads or pouting or feeling like, stuff is not going to turn around. I'm very confident on in this team. I believe in this team, believe in what we could do. I think we've showed it before last year. I don't see anything that's stopping us from going on a crazy run right now. We just got to lock in, like I said, and just, continue doing what we're doing right now.